Finally, we have the Aule Metele, and this is an Etruscan portrait. Really what we're seeing is a Roman. This is not an Etruscan. This is a work being done purely of the Romans for the Romans. And a couple of things that we need to deal with. This unusual hand gesture we're going to see in Rome regularly. That is a gesture of oration. It tells us that he is speaking publicly. And to the Romans, the ability to understand rhetoric, to study rhetoric, use logic, and to speak publicly, to persuade crowds and people is seen as the high point of education. This is a life-size bronze, probably produced specifically for the Romans after they have complete control of the Etruscans. And we see him wearing what's called a short toga. Long togas came all the way down to the floor. His name is inscribed on the sculpture, and the hair is in the Roman style, very closely cropped. The Romans did not like the idea of long or tousled hair. We have the high-laced boots, and those are a symbol of a Roman magistrate, basically a judge. We also see signs of age. He's not trying to look perfect. This is not the Greeks with their ideal form. Instead, he's actually trying to look older. Something we're going to get into with the Romans. The idea that if you look older, you must be wiser, and therefore you are more apt to lead people. You are more prepared to lead because you have seen more. So this piece is really Etruscan in name only. Everything else is Roman. Now, by the time we get to 89 BCE, all Italian inhabitants, including the Etruscans, will gain Roman citizenry. The Etruscans basically become Roman, and the Etruscan art becomes Roman art. And we're going to see that the Romans are going to base their art entirely on the Greeks and the Etruscans, which is why we need to deal with the Etruscans, apart from the fact that they're actually very interesting people to look into.